Welcome back to the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy, my husband is Paul behind the camera, and we welcome you. I hope everyone is feeling good, enjoying summertime. How about that precious little hummingbird at the beginning of this video? It's really unusual that he came up while we were sitting there, so I grabbed my phone and I was like, I gotta get this, and I was able to capture him, which was just a blessing. Hope that little clip made you smile. Today's video, I want to make sure we talk about getting your money's worth. When you buy a product, no matter what it is, that you are satisfied with that product, you come away happy with that product, and if not, what do we do about it? We're also going to include a grocery haul. We stocked up on a couple items, so excited about that. And then I made a peach dump cake, I guess, or cobbler. I don't know what you want to call it, but stick around. It is so good using ingredients that were going to turn if I didn't use them quickly. So another packed video full of what I hope is encourage money saving ideas. So let's get right to the first part. When we shop, there are items we come home with sometime, no matter what it may be, and we are not satisfied with them. They're not the usual quality of what we buy. This happened to us twice in the last week. The first time, a 20-pack of Scott toilet tissue. We are brand specific when it comes to toilet tissue. We use Scott, the 1,000 roll. It's what we use. And a couple grocery hauls ago, you would have seen that I bought this on sale at Shoprite. Well, we got it home and it was completely different than the toilet tissue we have known. It was totally inferior. There was something wrong with this product. It was super thin, beyond anything we had ever seen. What I did was, instead of bringing it back to the supermarket where they would have given me the money back, I said to myself, let me call the manufacturer because there's obviously something wrong with this product. So I called the number on the package of toilet tissue. They asked for a bunch of numbers off the tissue in the tube of the tissue. They checked numbers. Well, long story short, they gave us an $18 coupon. I was so impressed with their customer service. And I was being honest. This is not like I'm trying to get something for free. I wanted to let them know a product that I have used forever, the quality wasn't up to par. And they were gracious, they were thankful, they were able to cross-reference numbers, so they knew I wasn't lying. That really made my day. They stood behind their product. It was worth that 5-minute call. And that's what I want to encourage you about. Second one was, we were having cheeseburgers, Paul and I wanted French fries. I hadn't gotten food shopping yet. You'll see in the haul, I bought some potatoes. So we ran to the store and we bought a package of organic French fries from Acme. They were in a complete ball of ice. It was like they defrosted, came together, defrosted, came together. I sent Paul to get the French fries because I select most of the food in the grocery stores. You know, it's not something Paul does often. So I don't even think he noticed it, where if I would have taken the package out of the freezer, I would have been like, I wouldn't even have bought it. But he had gone on his own. So I was appreciative of that. Called the toll-free number on the back of the French fries to explain the whole situation, and they were amazing. And they gave me more than what I paid for that bag of French fries, credited as a digital coupon to my card. Sometimes it pays to call the number on the back of a product, and even sometimes to tell them how much you love the product, and they will send you coupons. Instead of always bringing it back to the store, and in the case of the toilet tissue, they told me to keep it. So I just wanted to encourage you to make sure you're getting your money's worth. When we buy something, we have to be confident in the product we're buying. Now, let's get into our grocery haul and see what we bought. Let's see what we ended up with. Blueberries, 6 packs. You had to buy all 6, were $7.99. So that is such an amazing price for blueberries. And what I'm going to do is freeze these and put them away for winter, because there is nothing like fresh blueberry muffins or bread in the middle of January. So that was a great deal. I got 2 cans of the red pack petite diced tomatoes. I think they were about $1.50 a can or so. I got 2 containers of the Breakstone sour cream because they were $1.50 on sale, and I noticed sour cream's been a little expensive. And unfortunately though, I got a reduced fat sour cream, which some of you may say that's absolutely great, but there's such a difference in the taste of that compared to just the pure sour cream. I did get 5 pounds of russet potatoes. As you've probably noticed in my haul, haven't bought any. Why? $3.50 for 5 pounds of potatoes. But, you know, at this point, we want potatoes, right? Paul and I were talking. We're like, we need potatoes. So we paid the $3.50. You know, I always add the non-food items, too, when we go shopping. We did need kitchen bags. These were $2.99. I got $1 off of this for 45 bags. So that's a really good price. The Right Guard Sport cost me 10 cents. I had a $2.50 off coupon, and it was $2.60. So 10 cents for that, which was pretty good. You know, Paul loves his peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Am I correct? That's what you eat?
Yeah, they're delicious.
And this was on sale for $1.99. The broccoli rabe was $1.99 a pound, and we are going to fry us up some broccoli rabe, a little garlic, olive oil, and pasta. So good. I got 2 bananas because I'm the only one who eats them. We got carrots. I did get some more heavy cream. I also got my 1 onion. Yes, my 1 onion, my sweet onion. I got a celery. We got an English cucumber. Cream cheese was $1.29, so I picked up a package of that. Chunk cheese, the Shoprite brand, were 2 for $3, which was a great price. So a pound for $3, which I thought was pretty good. The Land O'Lakes eggs were $1.99, and I had a 50-cent manufacturer's coupon. So that was $1.50. The Bowl and Basket chicken breast, which we tried a couple weeks ago, and we still have some in the freezer, but they were on sale again for $1.99. Were very, very good. Very good. So at that price, we figured we'll seal them and put them in the freezer. I did get a package of my Swiss cheese. Jimmy Dean bacon was $1.99. You know that goes right in our freezer. This was a great stock up item. I'm super happy about this. I've been waiting for these to go down in price. The Pennsylvania Dutch Hearty Homestyle Egg Noodles. We love these in soups and stews, and they were $1.50 a bag. So I bought 4 of them to go into our newly organized pantry. The Wise chips were $1 a bag, so we picked up a bag of the lightly salted, and then I just got a regular loaf of bread of the old-time butter bread for $1.99. So that's it. Not a huge haul. We're trying to eat on what we have, and we're going to put a couple of things in the pantry. We're going to freeze some things. So all in all, a pretty good haul. I am being really good. I've got 4 egg noodles here, so I'm going to go right down to here, and I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, so I know I have them. I got the 2 cans of tomatoes, and I'm going to go right down here because crushed tomatoes and the petite chunk, they're the same thing. I use them for the same. Add 2 lines there. I updated my pantry, so I'm being good. This is how we store our potatoes. I didn't show you this in the pantry declutter because we didn't have any potatoes. This is an old bag that oranges came in. I'm assuming it's nylon, but we hang our potatoes so the air can get around them. And it seems to keep them fresher longer and here in the pantry. This is what the potatoes came in, and they did poke holes in it, but plastic's just a breeding ground for moisture. And what's going to happen is those potatoes are going to rot and sprout. So we do them this way, and it works out really well for us. That was a really good haul. We felt good coming home with the egg noodles. We felt good coming home with all the blueberries. So some food to put away as we start stocking up a little bit for, I hate to say it, but the colder weather. Our total for that haul was $58.12. So I was feeling pretty good about that. That was a good one. On to this delicious, super easy, super frugal, because peaches now, fresh peaches are like 99 cents a pound. This is a delicious peach dessert using a lemon cake mix, but basically I think you could use any kind of cake mix. So here it is, enjoy. If you saw Friday's video when we did our pantry purge, I had this box of lemon cake mix that I wanted to use. So I am going to be making some peach cobbler with this. Why did I choose peach cobbler? At our 4th of July party, my sister-in-law brought grilled peaches to share, and it was a huge tray of them. And we ate most of them, but this is what is left over. And I don't want these to go to waste. I found a recipe, and it calls for about 4 cups of sliced fresh peaches, probably just about how much we have here. It calls for a box of white cake mix, but we're going to use lemon. It calls for a stick of butter. It calls for a half a cup of sugar. I'm using brown sugar because I love the richness of a brown sugar in a cobbler like this. I don't know what we would call it. Is it a cobbler? Is it a dump cake? You can call it what you want. And I need a tablespoon of cornstarch, and that's all there is to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is slice these peaches up. My oven is preheating to 375. And I did take the peaches and cut them up. I'm going to sprinkle the 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and I'm going to take the half a cup of brown sugar, and I am hoping this is not too much sugar. Yeah, I'm going to try it with a half. So we're going to mix this all together, coat those peaches with the brown sugar and the cornstarch. And we're going to cook these down for just about a minute. The peaches, brown sugar, and cornstarch just cooked for about a minute. Really, literally. And it got thick and saucy. And now I'm just going to take them and put them all along the bottom of our greased 9x13 pan. I don't know if I have exactly 4 cups here, but it's covering the bottom of the pan. So that works for me. And I'm using up what we have. I'm not wasting food, and we're going to have a really delicious dessert when this is done. So this is a 15.25 ounce box of cake mix, and I'm just going to empty it right into my bowl. And I have a stick of unsalted butter here, and I'm just going to grate that right in. It's a cold stick of butter. See what I'm doing? I find that when I do it this way, it's a little bit easier for me to incorporate the butter with the dry ingredients. Instead of just cutting it into pieces, just watch your fingers when you get low, throw it in. And I'm just going to take the butter now and mix it with the dry cake ingredients until it forms little crumbs. I'm going to take this wonderfully crumbly, buttery mixture, and I am going to put it right on top of our peaches, just like this. This really couldn't be easier. And it was so great that I had the grilled peaches from the party. This was a great way to use up the rest so they didn't go to waste. Now I am going to put this in a 375 oven for about 35 minutes, and then we'll check it. What we're looking for is the top to become kind of crispy and brown. So let's get this in the oven. This cooked for 40 minutes at 375. It's brown and crumbly on top. Oh yeah, this looks delicious. We're going to dish it up. Maybe put a little bit of vanilla ice cream. This looks and smells amazing. Now I would think you could probably use blueberries apples, any kind of fresh fruit like that, because you're mixing it with the cornstarch and the sugar to make like a syrup. This looks amazing. And I think using some grilled leftover peaches and a soon to be expired cake mix is the way to go for a really delicious dessert. Talk about frugal, talk about economical, talk about zero food waste. Buon appetito. How yummy did that look? Okay, here are my tips and tricks that I always give you after I make any recipe. Number one, you do not need a half a cup of sugar. Go to a quarter cup. Honestly, quarter cup, no more, because it was a little sweet. Make sure you have the 4 cups of peaches. I think we had a little less because there was definitely more crumb topping and less peaches. Paul loved it, and I was like, where are the peaches? But a super, super great recipe, so easy. And if you make that peach dessert, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see that. For that matter, any recipe of mine that you may make on Instagram, tag me. I would love to see it. And if you're not following me on Instagram, do you hear Dixie? Come on over and follow me. It's just Frugal Money Saver, one word. So there we have it, a little bit of everything to make sure you are getting your money's worth when you go out and spend. Make sure you're happy with the products you're purchasing. Make sure they are the best quality that they're supposed to be. It's your money, right? You want to get the best for your money. You worked hard for it. So thank you again for being here. You know how special you are. If you get a minute, could you watch an ad? That would help us so much. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, big thumbs up, and until our next video, we love you. Stay well, stay safe, and we wish you blessings. Bye-bye. Dix, you want tummy rub? You want tummy rub? You see how she quiets down when you rub her tummy? Now watch. Ready, everybody? Watch. Tummy rubs. Is she spoiled or what?